What's up? What's up? What's up? TBP, what's happening? Somebody tell me if y'all out there, if y'all can hear me. Y'all know how we had these sound issues. Is anybody out there? Knock, 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 knock. Anybody out there? What's going on? Saturday night. Saturday night. Is anybody out there with me? Who you with? What's up? That guy there, what's up? Action packed. That's what's up, stuff. What's up? Capricorn. Tristan Mills. I'm doing good, that guy. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I got over this cold. Just got a little chest congestion left. But I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. I can't complain. I can't complain, man. Sean C05, Maryland, salute. Salute. Stuff says she with me. Okay, that's what's up, Miss Stuff. Noreen, happy Saturday. Marcus, salute. Zoe and Lily, what's up? Yeah. Look, we're gonna drop that night away tonight, 6 o'clock, man. Right after this live. Not away. Not away was not good for me, man. Not good for me at all, man. Yeah, we're gonna drop that tonight, though. I appreciate y'all rocking with me with these 33 years of prison stories, man. Jamal Cook, what's up? Salute. Mob Nasty, what's up? San Diego. Miss Goldie, what's up, sister? Ahmad Miller, who the crazy man, that's a good one there. Gangsta Slim or Hercules. I had to go with Hercules, man. I had to go with Herc, man. Herc was out there, man. Herc was out there. Black Money, what's up? Mario Turner, salute. Akron, Ohio, what's good with it? I'm trying to get some pictures of Gangsta Slim, Brian. I'm trying to get some. Bo said he had some. He's supposed to send me some. So I'm trying to get some pictures of Gangsta Slim, Sam Pitts, some couple of other cats. Tokyo Corey, Newport News, salute. Salute, man. Man, they don't ask you nothing in your parole hearing, man, but generic questions, regular old questions. The crazy part about it is in Virginia, when you go to a parole hearing, the dude that's doing the hearing, he has no bearing on your decision. He just take the information and take it back to the parole board in his words. So the actual parole board don't even hear you. They heard through a third party. So it's crazy, man. Mob Nasty, yeah, man. Y'all go check out that Bankypound Pure Deliciousness, man. We over there cooking, man. We over there cooking and we doing some cooking in some odd and unique ways that we had to do it in the belly of the beast, man. So y'all go check it out. Got a video up right now where we was cooking, where we had to cook with a homemade stove, man. So y'all go check that out. Pure Deliciousness, man. Yeah, we had to make it happen, Captain. We had to make it happen. Just then, you said the Rams going to the Super Bowl. We shall soon find out. They got a good shot. That guy there. How many books I can't count. I really couldn't. I couldn't, man. Once I started reading, and I got that hunger for reading, I couldn't even stop reading, man. I read a lot of books, man. They inspired me. They motivated me. They gave me insight on a whole lot of things that I ain't know nothing about. So yeah, I read a lot of books, man. I read a lot, and I recommend reading books. I recommend it. Oh yeah. Yeah, Not Away Part One tonight, man. And I talked to Bo too recently, man. Bo getting ready to go up for parole again, man. And he gonna need some support letters, man. So people need to write in, man, for Bo, man. If y'all want to write in, I'm gonna try to get the information to put it up for y'all, man, soon, probably in my community. So y'all can write into the parole board for Bo, man. He did 49 years and counting, man. And the crazy part about it is, with all the crazy stuff I told y'all Bo did, which he did, and he admits to it, and he hold his own weight. But you gotta understand, Bo ain't never killed nobody. Bo ain't even get locked up for murder. He ain't killed nobody in prison or out of prison. So you talking about a man being locked up for almost 50 years and he don't even have a murder charge. You know, so that's something to look at in itself. And I know it's hard for people to sit out there and say, oh, well, he did this, he did that, he got to pay for his crime. I mean, 49 years, how much do he got to pay? You know, and it's easy to say when you ain't never sat behind them walls, but, you know, I think he's paid a tremendous price, man, a tremendous price. And I don't advocate for nobody, you know, just getting off easy or not paying for what they do. You know, I think he done paid for what he did. I think he done paid for it with his life. You know, he's 66 years old, 67. So, you know, how much quality life you got left? Trap Buddha, what's up? Just 10, what's up? Jamal Hinton. It was very, very, very difficult getting, but it really wasn't hard to adjust when I got out of here because when you in there, you go through so much, man. The highs, the lows, mostly lower, but you go through so much, man, that you have to learn how to adapt, cope, and adjust because you could be on this prison today, then you'll be on another prison next week. So, and it's gonna be different rules, different characters, different players. So you got to learn to adjust, man, on the fly. So when I came out of here, it it was a transition. It was a little bit to adjust, but more or less, a lot of the pressure was off. Adjusting out here don't mean, you know, every 5 minutes you might have to fight for your life. That's what it is in prison. When you got to adjust every 5 minutes, you might have to fight for your life. So it's different out here. So the pressure is, you know, a little lower out here. So all you have to do is get acclimated to the things going on. And I'm still trying to do that now, man. I'm catching heck today with the iPhone, man. iPhone messing up with me. I don't know what's going on, man. I gotta go to the store and find out what's happening. Sir Martin, I appreciate you, man. Gloves up for Sir Martin, y'all. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Gloves up. I appreciate it. Kid on, what's up? PG County, salute. I hope I said your name right. I know you staying here, big support. I appreciate you. 23. M Breezy. Yeah, I think that was a good interview, man. If y'all ain't see that interview, y'all check that interview out, man, on Veracity Exchange TV, man. Very good interview, man. Very good interview. He asked a lot of good questions. They produced a lot of good responses. So y'all go check it out. A clip of it is on the channel already, but the whole entire interview is on his page. Yeah, man, we got to get them likes up, man. We got to get them likes up and them prison stories on these lives and everything. When you get them likes up, you know, I've been told that YouTube will share your videos so the videos will reach a broad audience when we get them likes up, man. So y'all get in the habit of hitting them like buttons on your way in if you rocking with TBP, man. We got to get them likes up. Yeah, I appreciate that guy there. You know, what I do is because I don't want nobody to, make the same mistakes I made, man, because once you make them, you can't undo it. It's done, And once you get in there, man, it ain't no guarantee you coming out, man. I'm blessed to be out here. I'm blessed. I acknowledge that every day. I acknowledge that every day just to be out here, man. I'm blessed, man. I get calls every day from dudes, man, in there that's still in that struggle, man. They're still trying to find their freedom, still trying to get out here, man. And I'm telling you, if you're out here already, man, you need to don't take that for granted. You need to do what you got to do when you got to do it. If the work is hard, the times is hard, man. Just know in your mind and in your heart it's gonna get better. But keep pushing, man. But stay on your course, man. Stay on your course. No, Brian, I ain't know the Bradley brothers. I knew the younger brother, Baby. He came in after all of that was over. The Bradley brothers incident happened in '84. I got in prison in '87. So they had did their thing and was long gone before I ever got in prison. Man, Ambassador, I'm glad I made it too. I most definitely am. I'm glad I made it as well, man. Michelle Sumner, salute. How you doing? Mark, I tell y'all, man, that Bethlehem is a DC thing, man. It's a DC thing, man. There's a lot of names for that for that thing, man. They call it the speed, they call it the shank, they call it the spike, everything. We call it the Bethlehem, man. Same place Jesus was born. If you get hit right with it, you probably gonna be right there too. Yard down, salute to 16 to life, man. 16 to life, man. That's my dude, man. We're gonna try to put something together for y'all in 2022 as well. Great, Michelle. Great. Richard Larry, Norfolk, Virginia is in the building. Yes, got some more Boxing Chronicles coming up, Spell Legacy. Some more of them coming up, most definitely. I'm just trying to get through these prison stories, but I'm thinking about throwing a couple of stories in between some of these rides. But we ain't gonna break it. We still gonna take y'all all the way to the end. Might throw a couple of little things in between, so break the monotony. I don't want y'all to get bored with me. Michael Jordan. A couple of people asked that question. I told that entire story. All you got to do is go on APS. That's the first interview I did. I told about what happened, the incidents that led up to me going to prison, how much time I got. It's all on the first story I ever told on YouTube. That guy there, oh yeah, karma is real, man. Karma is real. That's why I try to put out positive energy. That's why I promote feed the positive, starve the negative, because positive energy attracts positive energy. If all we do is negative and talk negative, that's all we're going to get out of life. I know a dude named BG from Richmond. The one I know, he was a young cat, man. He was a young cat. If it's the same one, he was a young cat. He was up there and he was up in Wallace Ridge with me. He got some work in too. He got some work in one time. If it's the same one, that's the BG I know. If he's from Richmond. DT23, stay tuned. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Donald. Okay. Yeah, Ronald Pearson. Yeah, I knew a couple of them, man. It's one story that I wanted to tell. I ain't tell you about this dude that I got locked up with. I was in the jail with. I left the jail with receiving. Then we ended up in the wall together. And when I went to Augusta, he went to Buckingham, and he ended up getting killed. And I ended up running into two of his sons in prison later on down the line. One was actually in the block with me on Nottoway when I made parole. So yeah, that's a very interesting story because he was a very interesting character, man. Yeah, these likes should match the chat, man. We got 112 in the chat. We got 83 likes. Aaron Wilson, salute. I appreciate it, soldier. Let's go, TBP. Let's get them likes up. Hit that button. Shot. Salute. And you can't be a parent when you're in prison because what are you gonna do? You're gonna tell your son what to do, what's right and what's wrong, and he in the same position you in. But that's the generational curse we got to break, man. We got to break that, man. We got to teach our young people not to make the mistakes that we made. You know, a wise man learns from somebody else's mistakes. So we gotta learn, man. We got to learn from our mistakes, and then we got to teach our kids to learn from our mistakes. Tutu, my sister, what's up? That's right, Black Money. Oh, you say yeah, yeah, Levi King. Yeah, I know him. I know he a soldier though. He'll rumble, man. I seen him get I seen him in a whole melee, man, a whole brawl, man, one day in the gym, man. It was epic. Van Albright, what's up, nephew? I appreciate that, man. Anthony S. Best fight I had. What do you mean? In the ring or in a cell or on the yard? Best fight I had in the ring, I told y'all, was JoJo Rogers. JoJo Rogers, man, from Norfolk, man. Hell of a fighter. Hell of a fighter. Cool Breeze, I appreciate that. Salute, man. Salute. I got an old comrade now calling. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? He did 37 years. 37 years at Shorty Sites. Y'all remember from the Mecklenburg story? Let me see for a second. Hey, yo. Hello? Shorty. I'm on live, man. You see me? Is you watching it live? Is you watching it live? You on live, man. You call while I'm on live. I ain't see it. I ain't see. They see you now. Now you on here now. They can hear you. He said he responded. I did not see your name in the chat, man. I'm doing good, man. This joint going by real fast, man. I ain't see your name though. Y'all say what's up, man? Gloves up for Shorty Sites, man. Soldier did 37 years straight. 37. Ah, you put that up there. So you want me to put that out there? Yeah, Shorty Sites, aka Joe L. I didn't notice the Joe L, man. I didn't notice that. What about Titus? Where Titus at? That's right, man. You supposed to live it with me. You was right there. You lived it with me. You lived it with me. You actually lived it with me. Yeah, yeah. We was all right there at the same time. Bo just called me this morning. Yeah, man. Hey, look, I'm gonna call you as soon as I get off this live, man. You already know, man. I hit you. I hit you when I finish. Ain't no question. All right, what? That's short and size, y'all. Short and size, man. 37 years straight, man. Come on. Hey, you don't know the fortitude it takes to do that. That's hard living right there. Salute to the soldier. Quiet Storm, man. Hey, LL can probably do it. He could probably do it. See, it ain't gonna be as rough for him. It ain't gonna be as rough for him in a movie as it was for me in real life. Rico, what's up? What's up, youngin? Uh, cover song challenge. I did that already. I talked about mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes or the wrong choice while I was locked up. I told y'all the first one was when I knocked the dude out on the basketball court, and I, had so much bravado that was enough for him. I thought he ain't want no more. I thought he was satisfied. He what the business was. He ain't had nothing coming. He came up behind me later on and bloop, clapped me in the head. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Could have cost me everything, but it worked out in my favor. But it ain't stopped that egg I had on my head. He almost split my skull. You know, those are costly mistakes. And when you go in prison like I did, never been in prison before, never knowing anything, you learning as you go. And that's dangerous within itself because what you learn can cost you your life. So, like I say, you got to have a little, divine intervention coming there. Some trees salute. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Gloves up for some tits, y'all. Millie Miller, what's something I like to teach my grandson? I like to teach my grandson to be a stand-up dude, man, to be righteous and to have the courage in the heart to say no when he has to say no, to not be a follower, to be a leader, to walk his own path and don't walk nobody else's path. That's what I want to teach make the right decisions, like I say, be smart, be safe, and make the good decisions. If he do that, he gonna be all right. And I know he gonna be all right. I'm out here with him. I'm gonna make sure he be all right. Samuel Pagan, you better bet it feel good. The first time I laid in that real bed, getting out here after 33 years of laying on that hard bed, and for probably over a decade or something, I just, I slept on the steel. I took the mattress off. The mattress ain't but this thick anyway. So I heard sleeping on the hard steel would be better for your back. So I did that for a long time, and just on a blanket, a little thin blanket covering up the steel, and I just slept on that. So took me a couple of weeks to get used to it, but after that, I just got used to it. But to lay in that soft bed, oh Lord, I would trade that. Not now. Man, Gerald Johnson, man, Winky Wright is a very underrated fighter, man. Winky Wright was a beast, man, and he beat some legends, and he beat them good. Yeah, he was a beast, man. Pretty boy Ali, absolutely not. No, I mean, in my head, you might have nightmares, but I'm not gonna do nothing to get locked up. So I don't fear getting locked up. Now I know in this world that we live in, anything can happen. You can get locked up for something you didn't even do. So yeah, in that aspect, but as far as with my actions, I know my actions is not going to lead me to get locked up because I use my brain instead of using impulse or using bad judgment. So I don't plan on doing nothing to get locked up. So I have no fear of that at all. kid. When I told y'all, first thing I ate was Chick-fil-A, man. And that's anybody who been out of prison for a long time. This is public announcement. Don't go to Chick-fil-A first thing you eat when you get out, because you're gonna be hooked. It's like drugs. Don't do it. Don't do it. Man, Gary Russell Jr. got robbed, man. He got robbed, man. You don't believe me? I ain't saying it because he the homie. Go watch the fight, man. He tore his tendon in his right arm, and he didn't throw his right arm from the fourth round all the way the rest of the fight. He fought that man with one hand. The man never hurt him, never hit him, more than 4 to 5 times clean in the whole fight. He shouldn't have lost with one hand. So yeah, that was a misjustice right there. Q McCoy. Oh, it's it's plenty of those type of stories, man. It's plenty of those. Chick-fil-A is good, Tutu. What are you talking about? What are them faces about? Chick-fil-A is delicious. Yeah, gorgeous French. What's up? Salute, soldier. Yeah, I think that'd be a good fight, man. But I just don't think Devin Haney he got some magnificent offense. His defense have not impressed me at all. If he get in there with a hard hitter, he gonna take a L. Sam Lanier, St. Louis in the building, y'all. Salute. Patrice J. Hey, of course I do a workout challenge. Who trying to challenge me? Huh? Who trying to challenge me? You better be under 20. You better be under 25. Samuel Peg say, what's more important, trying to see a girl or going to eat when you get out of prison? Fresh air. Fresh air is the most important thing, man. But you want something to eat. You definitely want something to eat. You definitely want the company of a woman as well, but something to eat, man. Some things, when you're in prison, you learn. Bay Area, bro, salute. Bud ain't losing nothing. I can tell you that right now. You messed up, man. Earl can't beat Bud, man. Earl talking, man. Earl is too lethargic. He don't move enough to beat Bud. Go back and watch that Bud fight when he fought what's the old boy name, man? He fought old boy, man, when you could see what he do under pressure. He fought, man, Earl. Hey, Bud is a warrior, man. Bud has that Sugar Ray Leonard in him, man. When he's a warrior. With Sugar Ray Leonard and Mayweather been going back and forth lately about who would have won if they would have ever fought in his prime or whatever. Now, my opinion is Sugar Ray should have told him the same thing Debo said. Come on, get knocked out like your daddy did, because he knocked out Floyd Mayweather Sr. Now, I'll take nothing away from Floyd. I think Floyd was a magnificent fighter, one of the greatest of all time. But I challenge any one of y'all to watch Sugar Ray Leonard in his prime, and you go watch Floyd in his prime, and you tell me Floyd will win that fight, man, you better go see an eye doctor. You better go see an eye doctor ASAP. But back to what I was saying, though, yeah, certain things, man, you think you can't never go without, but once you learn in prison, you realize you can, because you learn to discipline yourself. Because certain things you can't get, you can't have. So you have no other choice but to train your mind. And once you train your mind, once you know you can go without something, it's not a necessity to you anymore. Food will always be a necessity to you, because you got to eat. No matter who you are, you have to eat to survive. You know what I'm saying? You do not have to have a woman to survive. So those are the differences. That's right, gorgeous. Yeah, you better believe it. Sugar Ray was, man, the fighters of this era don't even fight like that no more. Don't even fight like that. Don't put up this clip on YouTube called Sugar Ray Leonard, fastest boxer ever. And you watch them clips and you see what he do to people. Yeah, these things going by real fast, man. I see somebody said that I can't see all of these things. Y'all see me squinting, eyes watering. Taylor, appreciate you. Gloves up for Patrick Taylor. Yeah, Patrice. They don't know. They will know about sugar when they go watch them clips. Especially the young people. See, the young people get caught up into the here and now. They think, LeBron and is the greatest player ever in the world. They haven't seen other players. They weren't even around with Jordan. I remember when I was in prison one time, and the dudes were so young. They was talking about how good who was it? They was talking about how good Kyrie was, and somebody brought up Allen Iverson name. They was like, "Who is that?" They don't even know about AI, man. It's the younger generation. They just don't know, man, what they missed. Arthur Sparrow, how fast is your hands when you were boxing? Man, very fast, man. Very fast once upon a time, man. As Ali would say, man, I used to cut the lights off and get in the bed before it get dark, man. Bubba Chuck, an icon, better believe it. Yeah, Rico, man, we trying to do something. Fistful, yeah. I didn't actually see a CO die, but in my 33, man, a CO went up in the tower one time and blew his brains out. He went up in the tower, and I guess he had some personal issues or whatever, but he went up in the watchtower and blew his brains out, man. Yeah, I seen another one have a heart attack, so I've seen it. Kadeem, Detroit is in the house. Salute. Kadeem the King. Stacy Landon, salute. Big John from Baltimore, salute. Tank out there. Darius Harold, what's up? Bob South Conversations. Walter Parker, Cleveland, salute. Keith Wilson, UK, salute. Millie Miller, strongest person I ran across. Probably Mud E, man. Mud E was from Richmond, man. I think they said Mud E was bench pressing close, almost 700 pounds, man. Can you imagine that? I couldn't even never squat 700 pounds. So yeah, he was a super strong guy, man. You got them dudes in prison, man, so strong and so big, and they ain't own these things that these bodybuilders are on out here. They wasn't afforded that. All these supplements and protein, they getting it straight from the mud. Alan Gale, of course. I took a lot of trades up in prison. Brick mason, graphic design, custodial maintenance. Yeah, you got to do something to kill that time. Why not upgrade? Why not educate yourself? I created my own program while in prison. I never even thought possible, but you can do anything when you put your mind to it. Nah, ain't no steroids in prison, man. If they get some steroids in prison, they got to get that smuggled in. So they ain't got no steroids in prison. Big Lou, I think Jake Paul is an entrepreneur. He's definitely not a boxer. He's an entrepreneur. He's a money getter. He just parlaying his position, and he using boxing as a vehicle. but he definitely not a boxer. He get in there with a real boxer, he'll know. He ain't been in there with no real boxer. He been in there with a bunch of dudes that was trying to do the same thing he doing, is capitalizing off of their name and their fame. There with no real boxer. Xavier here, they had bodybuilding. They didn't have bodybuilding competitions in prison, but they had a weightlifting team that competed. They even had weightlifting teams that competed with people on the streets when I was at Powhatan. I always post at 6 o'clock because that's the best time for me because of other things that I'm doing, making videos, trying to take care of other stuff. So that's why I always post at 6 o'clock. So, y'all know 6 o'clock, it's TBP time, 33 years of prison stories. Yeah, real deal. I'll tell you, I'm gonna get JB too. JB was a handful, bro. Blackjack 21. Yeah. You got some of them in there they sick like that, and man, they'll threaten you and talk trash to you, and what can you do? They threaten to spit on you, cut themselves and throw it. You don't want no problems with them. You don't want no problems with them at all. From Mayfair. Block from Mayfair. What block is that? Of course, Arthur Sparrow. Yeah, I would definitely want to counsel young people. Yeah. K Ronison. Yeah, I guarantee you they got some dudes in there stronger than NFL dudes. Guaranteed. And if they was able to eat what the NFL dudes eat, had the facilities, the training facilities, and the trainers and the strength, man, them dudes would be animals. Millie Miller, do you think Bo Billy is a different person now? I think everybody's different over time. Evolution, you grow. You grow when you go through something. It tends to, make you better. You're educated. Experience is the greatest teacher. The man has went through 49 years of prison. What could he, what I'm saying? What threat could he possibly, 66, 67 years old? It ain't like he gonna come out here and start killing people. He didn't even kill nobody to go in there. But when you in that environment, people would never fully understand, no matter how I explain the stories to y'all, you can't fully understand it. I try to give y'all the best picture I can, but you can't fully understand it unless you immersed in it. When I was in it, I couldn't even understand it. I just knew to react and respond to whatever was going on around me. And then I removed from it, and as I relive it and tell y'all these stories, I look back at it myself and be like, man, I was in the thick of it. I was in the thick of it. But at that moment, you cannot think about that. You cannot worry about that. You have to be focused. You have to be laser focused, or you will be a part of one of those stories. So of course people can change. Almost every dude that I know that has gotten out around the time I did, a little bit before, whatever, that I did time with it, they basically all of them out here doing well. Maybe 1% not, you know what I'm saying? But most people who do that amount of time don't come out here and get involved in a life of crime because they know what the outcome gonna be. They know where they came from. Plus, they also know if they did that much time, if they go back, they ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's it. And that's the worst thing in the world to happen to anyone that's incarcerated is to die in prison. Because when you die in prison, you die alone. You die alone. I don't care how many people around you that like you, you die alone. And it's the worst thing that could possibly happen to you in there. That's what everybody try to prevent. Everybody has the dream of just walking out of there one day. And it don't happen like that for everybody. Yeah, man. Stacy London, I did salute to Dr. Larry, man. I heard about the YouTuber, did the 42 years straight, and he got out and he had a good YouTube channel going on, and he's only been out here for less than, I think, about 3 years, and he died from COVID, I heard. But that's a sad thing. That's what I mean. You give away so much of your life, and you don't know how much life you have left. You never know. No one knows. 1 year in prison because you don't know how many years you have on this earth. So when you don't know what you got left, you don't give away what you have. You count your money before you give away all your money. You know what you have to take care of. Your bills, your responsibilities, the things you have to do. You guard your money, with common sense. And you look at it as if, well, I can't do this. I got to budget that. You budget your money. You got to budget your life. You got to budget your life. You got to look at your life. Your life is more important than your money. You cannot be giving away years of your life to something not knowing what you have left of life. So, man, salute to him. He had to be a real live soldier to make it through 42 years of prison, man. Anywhere he did it at, he had to be a real live soldier. So, yeah, salute to that brother. Appreciate you, Rico. Ruth P. Salute. Yeah, man. I had went back and watched some of his stuff because during the chats, a lot of people was telling me about it. So I had watched a couple of his episodes. He had a crackhead update. That was funny. That was real funny. Michelle Sumner, I appreciate you. Yeah, I will write a book, but that takes a lot of time and it takes some help, and I'm checking into it though. No, I wasn't at Red 100 French. I was at Wallace Ridge. They the same thing. They right beside each other. They send you from one to the other, one to the other, one to the other. Tricking you up, keeping you up there in the mountains. Bo was the first one at Red Onion. Bo came from Chicago. They bought him from Chicago, and they put him in Red Onion, the Supermax. After he was out of state in Chicago, they put the man straight in Supermax, and he stayed up in there for 18 years. 18 years in SEG, man. And they just let him out, and he's been at Wallace Ridge right beside Red Onion for the past 2 years. So he's been up there in Supermax for the past 20 years. Nas Whip, that is blasphemy. Sugar Ray Leonard not only would have had something for Floyd, he would have knocked Floyd out just like he did Floyd Sr. I bet all my little pennies on that. Yeah, I tried meditation. What tilts 188? Most definitely. You try everything in here to keep your sanity, man. Everything to keep your sanity in a world of chaos and confusion. Oh man, you got to fight for your sanity. You got to fight for that. You got to fight for that. Oh, Sugar Ray stopped. Sugar Ray would have stopped him. I think Sugar would have stopped him. When Sugar, if he could stop Tommy Hearns, and listen, Sugar would have stopped him. Floyd, I don't think Floyd would have beat Tommy Hearns. I don't think he would have beat Roberto Duran. He definitely wouldn't have beat Duran at 135. He most definitely he wouldn't have beat. No one could beat Duran at 135. He beat more champions than anybody, but the champions he beat was not of the quality of the champions that Sugar Ray Leonard beat. Tell me one dude he beat is in the breath of a Tommy Hitman Hearns. This in the breath of a Roberto Duran. This in the breath of a marvelous Marvin Hagler. Tell me just one. None. Nah, those dudes was cut from a different cloth, brother. And Palmer Park. Oh, yeah. No, Rico, he knocking them out. Sugar knock people out. That's what he do. Sugar Man knock you out. He don't play with you. He don't play. Ahmad Miller, what's something you wish to tell your younger self? To be safe, be smart, and make good decisions. That's what I wish I would have told my younger self. You know, not to do things off of impulse, to think things out, to understand the consequences, to understand, you know, the responsibilities of your action. When you young, you move as if you invincible. You move as if, you know, you bulletproof because you haven't experienced anything. You haven't seen real heartache, real pain and struggle and misery. So you move like that. But that has to be instilled in you. People have to tell you. You have to have elders that tell you what you're facing when you out here doing foolishness. But when you're young, you don't know these things. I didn't know these things. So that's one thing I wish I would have been told. If I could tell my younger self something and relive my youth, that's exactly what I would have told myself. It's consequences out there, young man, and they are dire and greater than you willing to pay. You know, so that's one thing I think you should tell all these young fellas. Yeah, Shane Mosley hit him good, but Shane Mosley ain't had that. He had that killer like Sugar had. He had that killer. He had that killer, man. I'm telling Rico, French, you should know. You out there in the city. I'm telling y'all, man, go watch old Sugar Ray Leonard fights, man. You gonna be what? Pick the best Floyd fight you ever seen, and you go watch any Sugar Ray Leonard fight, especially in his prime in his 20s, is a wrap. You gonna know the count. It's not possible. He can't beat him. There's no way. King D, Pac-Man was real, man. Pac-Man was real. He had a good run. He had a good 10-year run. Yeah, he beat Shane vicious, man. Shane tried to take Sugar name. That's Sugar Shane. We talking about Sugar Ray. Rushy 01, I most definitely don't agree with the death penalty. How can you have somebody locked up for killing somebody and then you say you gonna kill them? Where does that make sense at? Where can you not see the hypocrisy in that? Who gives any man a right to take life? You know, because you under a banner, because you have a name, a title, you are qualified to take life, but this person is not. That's insanity. Yeah, it's hard to hit Floyd, but it ain't hard to hit when you throwing them punches like Sugar throwing. Jermaine Whitehead, North Philly, salute. Tell Wallow and Gilly to get with this TBP, man. Tell them out there in Philly to get with this TBP. We need to get out there and spread this message around, man. Wallow should know the count. He did a dove. Oh, make no mistake, I take nothing away from Mayweather. I take my hat off to him, man. Top soldier. Just can't be Sugar. Hey, look, it's been great. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Y'all know I love y'all, man. I'll be back soon, Saturday again. Might be back before then since we conversate, but we got to go over here to this 33 years of prison stories. We going on our way to Nottoway, man. Y'all don't want to miss it because it's crazy, man. And you talk about bad luck. Oh, man, Nottoway was not here for me, but I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Be smart. Make good decisions. Come over here, man, and rock with me. I'm going in the chat, man, live on 33 Years of Prison Story. Next stop, Nottoway. Salute.